Are you guys excited? I am. I'm at the Dollar General, by the way. Can you see? You can't see. No, your stores pulled them. Oh no, I bet there's something left. Got to be. Hey, I have some reminders for you guys. Tomorrow should be the big one, the one we've all been waiting for. Big, huge dot lists at the Dollar General are going to be a penny. I should have linked my penny list video for this week below, but I didn't for some reason. There is some things linked below that I want to draw your attention to, since you should be at the Dollar General tomorrow. So if you don't know, let me fill you in. If you didn't watch my full penny list video this week, you most certainly should have, because at the end I told you that something was going on with the list. It likely would not penny until later. So I suspect that it will penny tomorrow, which is Friday. We've had some things penny on Thursday and Friday before. And if you don't know, the most important thing is don't ask the Dollar General employees for penny items. Just go in and look for the exact items. You can scan with your Dollar General couponing app to verify the price before you get up to the register. I'm going to give you some tips for that, by the way. And purchase these items like you would any other item in the store. You don't need to be suspicious or scared. Just have confidence. Go up to the register and buy the shit. Okay? Couple things we need to talk about. Some really important things I see you guys talking about in the chat. There's been a lot surprise penny this week. It's kind of crazy. We've had toys, although I think the toys pennied last week. I seen some of the toys as a penny last week. And then I didn't say nothing about it. And then I realized you guys were really excited about it. And I was like, did everybody not already see these were a penny? And so I was like, oh, by the way, let me jump in here. Let's see, toys. Some of you guys got like 200 packs of cigarettes and shit. Some lady messaged me and said she got like 3 months worth of cigarettes for a penny. Just a lot of different stuff, right? Am I leaving out a big one? I feel like I am, that I'm not mentioning. And then today, someone sent me that the sheets pennied. And these particular sheets have been in clearance sales. Like, they've been at Dollar General. I know if you guys have been shopping at the Dollar General for the last year or two, you've also seen these sheets. So what I did is I linked it below. It's the first link in the description box. I think it says go here or something like that. And you can see a picture of the sheets. Thanks to who sent me the pictures. God bless you. Also in that post is a link to our Facebook group. So if you don't know how to find the description box, you can always, by the way, just go to my website, which is thepennylist.com. Go to the menu in the upper right hand corner and then go to Dollar General Penny List. I'm telling you this for a reason. So when you ask to join the Facebook group, first of all, you need to know going in, you're not probably going to get in by tomorrow. It's just not going to happen. We heavily vet every single person before we let you in. And secondly, you must answer the group questions to get in the Facebook group. The Facebook group is called The Penny List for penny items. For couponing, it's called Powered by Coupons. Okay? If you guys go to Dollar General tomorrow, I'm not going to guarantee that these items are going to penny tomorrow. As some of you know, some weird things are happening, okay? In some areas, at least, we have either men's or women's clothing as a penny right now. Some people, it's only the pajama pants. Just some weird kind of stuff going on. Some pennies here and there. It does seem to either be like the men's or the women's in all areas that it's a penny. I couldn't find anything in my area that was a penny that was blue or gray dot right now. So I'm unsure. Even when I put in the UPC that other people said was a penny in their area, it wasn't in mine, which is kind of weird. But it happens, and there's nothing you can do about it. So some weird things are happening. We know that. Lots of surprise pennies, tons. Highly recommend, if you're not in penny shopping Facebook groups, you get in them. It will be your best friend. I laughed so hard. I'll never forget. I don't know why I thought it was so funny when I joined a Facebook group and they had rules and they were like kicking people out. I was like, who cares about your little stupid Facebook group? But I quickly learned, especially penny shopping, that those Facebook groups, the one in particular was my lifeline. Like, people answered my questions. They truly taught me how to penny shop. There was no people on YouTube at the time, and at the time I think we just had started like getting regular lists. Sometimes the list wouldn't be posted until Tuesday, and so I would have to go look for the items as they were going into the Facebook group. I would just like be on my phone while on Tuesday and try to see what everybody else was getting. So it's totally possible, even if we don't have exact dates and lists, to figure out what's a penny. That's my point to you, okay? Some of you are complainers. Most of you are not. Some of you complain you don't find things in your area, or they pull items outside of or they pull items in your area. So what I'm going to tell you is suck it up, Buttercup, and take a little venture outside of your normal stores and try to find things that, or stores, that maybe aren't as good at pulling items. Or maybe you just have really like successful penny shoppers in your area. That might be the case. So try to go to other stores where they're not beating you to the punch every single week. Some people assume if they live in the same area as me, they're never going to find anything. And I would say, au contraire, because I don't even half look, because I don't want to drag the shit home anymore. I mean, like, once you just have a bunch of stuff, it's just not as fun anymore. You know what I mean? You'll get there. If you're not there, eventually you'll be like, do I really need 200 pairs of flip-flops? Oh, that's what it was. Look at me forgetting to say the flip-flops, and I got some still in my car. Hey, surprise penny. Yellow dot flip-flops. The years are SS 18, 17, and 16. There's only one Dollar General within 60 miles of your house. Holy smokes. All right. So I do want to give you a couple of tips before I forget. The main things that I see often, okay? Number one, it's in the Dollar General. It's actually not called the Dollar General Employee Handbook, which I was schooled on recently. It's called something else. But they do have a Dollar General employee kind of handbook. Okay, that's basically what it is. And it tells them all the policies and procedures. Dollar General is a corporate store. They're not franchised. They're not individually owned. The individual regional district or store managers do not get to make up their own rules. They have to be all exactly the same, okay? All Dollar General stores, whether it be a Dollar General NCI store, a regular Dollar General store, or a Dollar General Market, they all have the same rules. Your Dollar General store last week did not discover that they're only allowed to sell one penny item, one like penny item, or one penny item to you. That is not true. Okay? And if that happens to you, what we've always recommend that you do, first of all, is give the video a thumbs up. Secondly, not to call the Dollar General corporate office. Okay? Penny shoppers never want you to do that, which is kind of annoying because you're like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? But you're not supposed to call the corporate office about penny items ever. Ever. What you're recommended to do is call the nearest Dollar General store, tell them you need to speak with the district manager, ask them to have the district manager call you. Likely, they're not going to give you their phone number. You can try for that, but it's likely not going to happen. Well, first of all, I would say go through the chain of command because the person that you're talking to might not be the store manager, right? Then try to speak with the district manager. The district manager should call you back very quickly. At the very absolute last resort, you could call the corporate office, but I would advise that you don't. And if you do, I would not say like it was a penny. I would just be like, they rang on the register and they wouldn't sell it to me or some shit. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is, whatever your problem is. Usually I like to, if I tell you, in all the years I've been doing this, I've only really ever called the Dollar General corporate office maybe 4 times. And I never focused on the part that I was buying penny items. I always focused on if they were rude to me or whatever it is, you know? The first bad experience I ever had penny shopping, it was a stupid shower curtain, and the Dollar General store manager rang it up. It rang up for a penny. She grabbed her little trash can behind the counter, picked up my shower curtain, and threw it in the trash. And I was livid! Looking back, I wouldn't have put up a battle for one item. I just wouldn't have. But at the time, I did. Because I was like, if she's going to do that over that item, she's going to do it to every item I find. You know what I mean? And I was like, it's time to put my foot down. And I did. And I never had a problem in my area after that, ever. Ever. So maybe that's what you need to do. Also, you do not need to be scanning prices as a guest on the Dollar General app. A lot of you are trying to do that so you can work quickly, but we have discovered, and when we say we, I mean I have discovered it absolutely does not work. Are my lips not moving with my conversation? Because I find that so annoying. I ordered a new phone. Don't you worry. It'll be here soon. I hate this phone. It's so slow and stupid. So anyway, don't scan items as a guest. Know that they are supposed to sell you the item for a penny, no matter what, okay? Not one like item, none of that bullshit. If the item is on the sales floor and it's a penny item and it scans as a penny item, they're supposed to scan it and that's it. They shouldn't type in a price. If they do, something's wrong, okay? You need to also pick your battles wisely, I would say. And then there was something else. Oh! Too many of you, like it's a problem, are relying on the feature of whether it says the item is in stock at your store or not. I hate when I see that comment. It drives me batshit crazy. It's not accurate at all. Do not rely on that at all. At all. Ignore that it even says that. I don't know if I ever posted the video. What, did I post that video? I don't know. I think I did. Yeah. Where there was some rugs that said they were in stock at a store, and I went to the store to follow the rugs because it said in stock, and I got to the store and I looked at that store because I was like, I want to prove that the app doesn't work. And I knew that store didn't have them rugs because I shop the Dollar Generals, pretty frequently. I pay attention to what's at the store. I would have seen the rugs. I like rugs. I have a thing for rugs. But anyway, it said in stock. I went to the store. They were clearly not in stock at that store. I shopped for like an hour looking for these rugs. I even asked the Dollar General employees that were there, like, are there rugs somewhere besides right here? Like, am I missing these rugs? And they were like, no, this is all the rugs. So don't rely on the in-stock, out-of-stock feature, okay? Please, for the love of God, don't rely on that. Don't scan as a guest. Try to pretend that you're confident. Don't be nervous. And try to keep up with what's going on. Tuesday. Tuesdays have to make a decision. Either I go out and shop. Thank you so much for the compliment about my lashes. I've seen that. I either make the decision to stay home and stay on my phone and like heavily try to keep up with what's going on for you guys, or I'll try to go shop and just go live. I think that it's more successful when I don't shop and I like send you Telegram notifications. Then you wouldn't be in the comments of the video asking what toys. You would know, right? And you would know about the cigarettes and you would know about all that stuff because it comes up as a notification on your phone. That's why I'm always like, download Telegram. And you guys are like, what the fuck is Telegram? It's just an app that you get notifications. Unfortunately, you can't respond back to me, but I can send you notifications. So that's all that really matters, right? So try to do that. If you can't get Telegram or you don't want Telegram, that's fine with me. You need to be in Facebook groups that are about penny shopping. And try to scroll through once a day, every single day, and see what people are getting. Because something might surprise Penny that you really wanted. And I try to keep you guys in the loop, but sometimes I'm only one person. You know what I mean? So just join the Facebook groups. If you ask to join our Facebook group, you must answer the questions, okay? To get in the group, or we will decline you every time. I just want you to know that. When the price says that it's 0, typically that means that the item is recalled because it usually says the price is 0, take it to the cashier. But we know for a fact that it's saying that on items that are not recalled. So I would ignore that for the time being, unless it's like food or maybe medicine. But as far as like clothing, likely clothing is not going to be recalled. And if it is a huge Dollar General recall, I will let you know. I've made videos about recalls. How about books? I haven't seen any books penny, but we have had books penny before. So that wouldn't be super chat. I missed it. Oh, I've seen the $2 super chat. Is that the one? That's the only one that's come up on my screen yet. There were some men's sandals recalled. No, they don't let you back in the group if you are kicked out. No, in fact, our group, we have a list that we put you on. And shall I? I did think it was the funniest thing ever. I told you guys whenever I joined Facebook group and they had rules, I was like, kick me out of your stupid little Facebook group. But the penny shopping Facebook groups, if you're going to be a penny shopper, specifically of all the things, I would say you need Facebook groups. You don't particularly need our Facebook group, but you need to be in some Facebook groups, okay? I think it's a good idea to join ours just because I think ours is the best. I may be a little biased, but I do. But you definitely need some Facebook groups. Your Facebook group is the best. I think so. I think people are really nice and helpful and friendly, and they're also active, and that's what you want to look for, right? You need to look for beginner friendly, and they also need to be active, because it don't matter if you're like if nobody's helping you answer questions, then what do you mean when you say don't scan as a guest? So when you first open up the Dollar General app, you have to log in. And this is so annoying to me. I don't know why they can't keep me logged in. It drives me crazy. But you can either log in or continue as guest. Or sign in, log in, whatever. And if you continue as a guest, it does not give you accurate prices. I really just realized that the other day. Did they just add that feature? Or was I just not scrolling down that far? I don't know. But since I got a new phone, I couldn't verify my fake email and phone number. And I continued as guest. And I just happened to have scanned some of the items that I know were a penny. They didn't show up a penny. And so I logged in, scanned them, and they showed up for a penny. And I was like, shit, I need to say that out loud. Items would say 0, and when I would take them to the register, they would show up for the price that was on the tag. So yeah, in the past, I've just personally noticed that the items that show up 0 ring up full price at the register, and I wouldn't even try an item probably if it said 0 for me, unless it's a red square shoe, something that I know for a fact is a penny, you know what I mean? Then I would ignore it. But otherwise, I would assume it's full price. Red square shoes didn't penny at 2 stores I went to. That's so weird. As we always say, your miles may vary, but for the most part, things do penny at every store. Okay, Krista, I wish I was allowed out. I haven't been out for 5 months. Jesus. Did the blue circle clothing penny for you? No, not for me. Would you assume blue and gray are all a penny and scan them all? Would I assume that? No, I would not assume that, or I wouldn't scan them all. If they penny and tomorrow, not today, they're not a penny everywhere. I know you guys are seeing that some things are a penny somewhere, but it's total. Your miles may vary, and it's like either the men's or the women's pajama pants or this or that or whatever. They have not officially pennied, okay? And if they do officially penny tomorrow, I personally do not scan every item. I move way too fast for that shit. If I see that I have 20 items and one of them rings up full price, I'll ask them to take it off. We know, though, that Dollar General employees get in trouble for voids. So if you can help that from happening, for the love of God, please do. Particularly voids that are specific items out of a transaction. So if you have 20 items and you're like, can you void that, that, and that? We know for a fact they count how many voids they have, and they could potentially get in trouble for that. So you want to avoid that at all costs, right? Most stores say it's better, or the Dollar General managers and employees that I've spoke to say that it's better to just void the whole transaction and start over, usually. Something about Dollar General corporate seems to think that they're like stealing or something if they're voiding a lot of items. I don't know, as a Dollar General employee, that you can control what the person on the other side decides not to buy, but Dollar General seems to think they have some type of control over that. So, question: have you guys ever told someone to fuck off and then they work at your Dollar General? Because that just happened to me. Just last week, I told this girl to fuck off. Literally. And she works at my Dollar General. I forgot my mask, you guys. Yeah, I looked up and I heard her voice and I looked up and I was like, oh, it's you. I think we're about to have a clearance sale. I think that's pretty clear based on the clearance section at my stores. They just moved a whole shit ton of stuff over to the clearance section. Have you guys noticed that too? I've had an employee I let go because she had no people skills. Then 6 months later, she's working at your Dollar General. Oh no. It was her fault. It wasn't mine. She deserved for me to tell her fuck off, and I think she knows that. I was right and she was wrong, because I was really just innocent bystander, and she was having family problems, and she kind of took it out on me, and I told her fuck off. It's not my fault your family's a mess. And here we are. Was it Jamie? No. I don't know her name. I know she used to watch my videos too. That's why I didn't say it in the beginning of the video. I was told by a penny shopper to check the dumpsters after the store closes because they throw stuff away. Is that a good idea or not? Absolutely. If you are willing to check the dumpsters, I would say yes. Do it. Just please don't do it by yourself. We talked about this in my last live stream. There's a lot of people who have gotten really hurt and even passed away dumpster diving by themselves. Also, it may be illegal but if you're willing to do that, then by all means do it. My store puts bleach on stuff. Do you have an updated employee handbook? Friends of mine can't, but penny items due to employees say they aren't allowed. Dollar General employees are not allowed to buy penny items. Do you need the updated paper? I'm trying to see if I can get like somebody to go and double check that it's exactly the same and they haven't updated it this year. Because the last time they updated it was in 2014, because I've been working on this actually specifically. Even in 2014, they sent out a memo that says, hey, Dollar General managers, we're still going to be penny shopping, or there's still going to be penny items this year. Don't forget, you're supposed to sell those for a penny. I wonder why they stopped sending out that memo. I don't know. That's so weird, isn't it? They didn't call them penny items. They call them PRP events. Ooh, I never block people, but you're gone. I'm sorry. Don't promote your shit on my video, please. Thank you. Yeah, if you see a store with PRP sign on there, it's pennies. Yeah. I did block them, and I never block anyone. But I hate that. God, I hate when people message me MLM scams too. Do you guys hate that? I do. It's so annoying. I think people do it to me because they think if I could get Krista underneath me, she would really promote something. And so maybe people just send that shit to me more often than everybody else. Maybe not. I don't know, but it drives me crazy. I think that's the thing with me bitching on Instagram about people tagging me in giveaways too. I think people just tag me more often than like you know what I mean? Maybe that's why I get so annoyed by it. Maybe not. Maybe that's not the case at all. I don't know. But Jesus Christ, I almost hate Instagram for that reason. Because there's no way I can respond to anybody because my notifications are filled. I mean, absolutely filled with people tagging me in giveaways. You got blocked? Did you get blocked on Instagram? I block people on Instagram for tagging me in giveaways. You're damn right I do. Because it gets on my nerves that bad. It drives me that crazy. Krista, do you respond to emails? Get mine. I do respond if it needs response. Sometimes you guys email me and you're like, hey, Krista, thank you so much. Or you guys will even email me pictures sometimes and I don't respond. I'm grateful for them 100%, but If you ask me a question, likely I will respond. What I've discovered recently, though, is a lot of your emails go to spam. I don't know why that is. I don't know why my nose is so itchy. But some of your emails are going to my spam folder. So if you've emailed me a question and I have not responded to you, especially if it's been more than a couple of weeks, I would say there for some reason I'm not getting your emails, because I do read all of the emails as long as it takes me. Mom is good. Does this work in Georgia too? Yes. In fact, rewind the video because we talked about that earlier in the live. Anyone tried making the TikTok coffee? No, but I was just saying I'm so mad I can't get logged into my TikTok account. What is your Instagram and can I donate to you? Yes. For some reason I didn't put it in this video. I guess because I linked to the sheets in this video. But you can actually, if you go to thepennylist.com and you scroll down the page, there's now a little button that says donate, and you can click on there and donate to the channel without doing a super chat. A super chat, they take 30%. And the donate, you just directly, I get the majority of the money, at least. They do still take a percentage, but it's a much smaller percentage than YouTube takes. And since I've added that, holy shit, you guys have donated me some money. And they give it to me like every day. It's so weird. I mean, I'm grateful. Thank you. God bless you. You don't have to do that. But I'm just saying. And then what was the other question? The Instagram is Krista Coupons. Just be fully aware. I do not keep up with my Instagram DMs. If you want to get a hold of me, your very best option is to either leave a comment on the video, because I have been doing my damnedest to answer every comment, and or email me at kristaramsey6@gmail.com. That's your best bet. I would say I do try to even answer the comments more than my emails recently. I've tried. Sometimes it's impossible, but I try. What's happening tomorrow? So tomorrow we suspect that the blue and gray dot clothing, shoes, and accessories will penny at Dollar General. We suspect, based on what the memo said, it should happen tomorrow, which will be one of the biggest penny lists of the year. Definitely. I would highly recommend that you scan things to verify that, because it's just a weird week altogether. If you didn't watch my penny list part 1 and part 2, oh, and also brown dot, I don't know why I keep forgetting to say that, but blue dot and gray dot clothing, shoes, and accessories, and brown dot home should penny tomorrow. We already talked about that, but they said, what's up with it, saying that please return to the Dollar General employee. Typically, that means it's a recalled item. The app is broken. I would ignore that altogether, unless it's like something that, if it was a recalled item, you know, like medicine or food, something that could hurt you, that you're ingesting, you know, I would be careful. But we're not really going to be buying medicine and food for a penny, right? We're clothing and brown dot home. So if it says that, I would ignore that. I would ignore that altogether right now. Again, I don't want you guys to get hurt, so I can't give you medical advice or any of that. I would actually keep up with a recall list the actual recall list. There's a website. I can't think of what it is right now. You can go on there and sign up for notifications, and they'll send you emails if something major is recalled. That's what I would do. And ignore that on the Dollar General app, because we know for a fact that it's broken. Oh my gosh. We don't really have a lot of homeless people here where I live. I don't really see homeless people, but there is 2 men over there that are very obviously homeless, and this little old lady just pulled up to them, parked probably 30 feet away, and she apparently went and got them like cookout, is what it looks like from what I can tell. Even got them a milkshake, it looks like, and dropped it off. I think that's so sweet. And also, I don't ever give people money, like homeless people or people with signs or something. But I am so concerned about people. I will totally go buy them some food. You know what I mean? If I see somebody, Jason and I often do that too. Jason, I think is even more concerned about people than I am. But anyway, I don't know where this conversation is going, but I'm just telling you, I just seen that, and that was the sweetest thing. This little old lady in her mask parked like 30 feet away and dropped their food off. I think that's so sweet. And I would highly recommend, I mean, I don't know. Maybe you should give people money. I don't know. I don't know what the right thing to do is, but I feel like at least if you buy them stuff, like food, like they're actually eating it. I worry about people being hungry, Yeah, tomorrow, Friday, is the 8th. They should penny tomorrow. Based on what the memo said, my very best guess that I could give you is that they'll penny tomorrow. I will probably stay up till like 3 a.m. just to see too. So we have new stores opening in my area. Will it be a while before they have penny items? Yeah. Like, probably almost a year. I tried to buy food, and the man threw it at me and said he only wanted money. Yeah. Yeah. I've heard people say that they've made, like, people who do that make more money than like if you had a job, like holding a sign. I don't know. But what I live, it's kind of like a medium size. I wouldn't say I live in a big city, but it's not a small town either. It's like medium, I would say, I guess. And I've noticed that the people that I do see, and we have it's growing. Like, there's a lot more people now panhandling, I guess is what it's called, holding signs asking for money. But it's the same people over and over and over and over. You know what I mean? Like, eventually, I don't believe that you would be holding a sign, and 3 months later, every single day, I would still see that same person holding that same sign, or a similar sign at least. Within that 3 months where I live, you could get a job for sure. If you tried. I'm pretty sure. Anyway. They have designated spots. My sister says they make out big. I've heard they do too. I wonder. I wouldn't be willing to try it, but it would make for a good video, right? To try and see what happens. But I wouldn't be willing to take people's money to try it. You know what I mean? I think I've thought about that video before, but the problem is then people are going to give you money, and then I don't want to take people's money. You know what I mean? So So I don't know. I guess you could keep a tally of how much money and be like, oh no, I don't know what you would even say to find out. But I think it's a good video idea. I just wouldn't do it. Maybe you could do that and then donate the money. That might make a good video. I guess that wouldn't be so bad if you like did that and then just donated the money. Yeah, maybe I'll do that one day when I get real ballsy, but I would be scared. I think it's illegal too. I've been trying real hard to only drink 1 Monster a day. I drink 2 every single day of my life for like 10 years now. I've been trying to go back just to 1 and kind of wean off, but I was struggling today, man. If you don't have a mask, the stores will not serve you in certain counties in Florida. What if you have a problem and you can't wear a mask? Because some people legitimately have medical issues that they can't wear a mask. I agree with that. I think that's a good idea, actually. But I just don't know what you would do about the people who medically cannot wear a mask. I know recently I was at Walmart and I had a mask. And I was in Walmart for a really long time. And I, at the checkout, like ripped the mask off because I could not, I thought I was going to pass out. I was trying so hard to make it until I left, but I could not. I thought it was bad. So people who have like medical issues, I don't know what you're supposed to do. You're just shit out of luck, right? There was a guy here in Ohio who stood on the corner taking money and food from people, then was caught in Walmart buying big screen TVs, microwaves, and stuff. Oh no. See? Krista, what do you think? We should get cards to Krista's mom and send them to Krista. I have told my mom that you guys were really invested in her being ill, and she's very flattered. She watches my videos sometimes, but she doesn't coupon or penny shop or anything. So, I mean, you know, she always tells me that she watches them when she's bored or when she misses me, I meant to say. So she sees you guys asking about her. She knows. You can send a card if you want. I will eventually mail them to you. I checked my mail yesterday, and I've never had so much mail ever in my life. Holy shit. This lady made me a penny shopping board game. How crazy is that? She made me a penny shopping board game. Anyway, a lot of you wrote me letters. A lot of you sent me cards. A lot of you did send things about Mom. It's so sweet. But she sees you. My issue right now is I'm afraid to send germs to her. So I would probably hold on to it for a while just to make sure and then send it to her. But she sees you for sure. I'm so glad she's doing better. Have you heard about penny cigarettes? Yes. All right, guys, this has been a long video. We've been chatting for a while. Yes. Oh, and masks. I didn't even get finished opening all the mail. It was so much. Somebody can sew. Holy cow. Somebody sent me some very nice sewn masks. I was like, I want this person to make me a quilt. Like they were very nice sewn masks. Thank you, all of your mail. I appreciate it. I didn't get through it all. It was a lot. It was a little overwhelming. Very sweet. I love mail. I've told you guys, letters, when you guys write me that kind of stuff, it does, sometimes it's hard to keep going. I get frustrated with this job, and so it is good motivation for me. I keep them all too. If you don't know, everything that you guys sent me, one lady sent me a jelly bean sign. I keep everything. Even the letters and cards and stuff that you guys send me, I keep them. Did you get the magazine or book that I sent you? I don't think so. I didn't get through it all though, so it may be there and maybe I just didn't open it. But I don't recall like a magazine. If it was a legitimate magazine. Do you mean like a long letter? Because I did get like a few very long letters, but your name doesn't stand out to me either. So if that was the name on it, maybe I just didn't open it yet. I've never gotten so much mail. I haven't gotten that much mail in the last 6 months. I think you guys have just more time maybe too, though. I don't know. And a lot of you guys were sad that I was sad, I think. Aw, Wendy, thank you. I love you guys. I'm so grateful for you. Do mail videos? I've thought about it. I used to, like, if I was going live and I had some mail, I would open the mail in the live, especially because for some reason, I don't know why this used to happen a lot. I think people would do it because they would see me open what I got from other people, and so maybe that's why. But, like, people would send me boxes of random shit. And I don't mean shit. I mean stuff. And it was fun to open. It wasn't anything expensive ever, I don't think. But it was just like, I don't know. It was fun. And so more people would send me those because I would open them in lives. And I don't know. The reason I'm weary about that, I guess, is because, I don't know. What if you didn't want me to open it in a video? I don't know. But I remember then even people would tell me it's okay to open in a video. You know what I mean? So maybe if you sent me mail and you like wrote on the package, open in a video, I would. And then I started to wonder, what if somebody sent me something completely inappropriate? I laughed yesterday because one of the packages had somebody's hair attached to it. I was like, this would be a package that I would send with my hair in the tape. It was like a glob of hair in the tape. Because when you have long hair, especially, it's always falling out everywhere. I don't know, but it wasn't a glob of hair, but it was noticeable. I was like, that's funny. I thought it was funny. But anyway. Yeah, you can mail it to me. When it says all my links are here, I didn't do it in this video. I do it in almost every video, especially live videos. So you could click on all of my other videos. It says all my links are here. If you scroll all the way down to the very bottom, my mailing address is there. No, Blue Dot did not penny, maybe tomorrow. Blue Dot, Gray Dot, and Brown Dot home. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to go or not tomorrow. It always makes for a good video when I get a lot of stuff. But the truth is, I don't want a lot of stuff. There is a couple that penny shops. I almost see them every week now. And they like have yard sales and stuff with the penny items that they get, and I would rather almost them get it. I could just get it and give it to them, I guess, but they've told me where they lived even, so that, I mean, I guess I could do that. What if they're not home when I go to drop it off? Then I have a bunch of stuff. I don't want. I'm trying to clean my house out, not fill it up. It was becoming semi-hoarderish. I started noticing things in every corner, and I was like, oh no, this is starting to be a problem. Making my kids finish schoolwork. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you guys that if you guys have any questions, put them in the comments, email me. I honestly had purchased another phone, and I pay for a phone line that nobody uses. It's so annoying. It makes me so mad because I'm in this big misunderstanding with AT&T. And so I was like, you know what? Since I have that extra phone, I'll just get it turned on and give you guys the number and let you guys text me. If you call me, I ain't going to answer. I'm going to tell you now. But you can text me. And I went back and forth with AT&T day after day after day after day. I mean, and then I just haven't gotten it set up. It's just been very frustrating. I have so much time invested in that. I need to call them and get it worked out. But I'll do that eventually, and then you guys can text me. And then if you have a question, I just feel like that'll be a lot easier communication with you. I don't want to give my real phone number out, obviously, but if I have an extra one, I would give that number out. And yeah, so I think that'll be cool if we can get that to happen. The only thing is, yeah, well, I'll just put it on do not disturb, and then I won't hear the notifications of it. So if you guys text me a lot, I'll just see it when I check the phone. But so I don't think that's a bad idea at all. And it's not my real number. So I don't think that's a bad idea. And if it's on do not disturb and you call, I won't answer. I hate talking on the phone anyway. So all right, people are going to start to tell me I talk too much. Maybe use one phone for business so you can write it off on your taxes. Yeah, like I think what I'm going to do is like put the phone number on my website and use it. Yes, exactly. Somebody stole a mask out of your car, out of my car today. Right before my mom went back to Tennessee, I left her sitting in my car, and I had toilet paper in the back seat. And I was so worried that she was going to get robbed. I had to go in the courthouse, actually. And I was so worried she was going to get robbed. And that's so crazy. So, yes, I would say if you have anything like that, do not leave it in your car. And just bathe yourself in hand sanitizer, okay? And wash your hands. And wear a mask. For Pete's sake, wear a mask. If you can. It was brand new, too. Oh, no. Was it? I see people with N95 masks. And I'm like, where did you get it? N95 mask? I tried to buy some on a website for very expensive. And they refunded my money. Talk about remodels. There's not much to say other than if you have a remodeled store, likely the items will penny on a Sunday, not a Tuesday. And pretty much everything pennies. So you need to be scanning everything, save things to your list for that store, and really keep up with it. And things drastically go down very fast. So you might go, don't depend on it as a store like this. Like weekly things seem to go from 50 to 70% to 90% to a penny. Fast, fast, fast. Ace Hardware has N95 masks on sale right now. What? I would almost be scared to wear an N95 mask, I think. For the same reason that somebody stole it out of their car. That's crazy. All right, I'm hanging up now. Have a good day. Good luck tomorrow. Be confident. Don't be scared to go up to the register. Be confident. Okay? Oh, like a painting mask.